As the movie begins, we see the deep sea. Continuous waves crash, creating cracks on the surface, with a mysterious blue light emanating from them. A couple is shown enjoying the sea. The boy surprises his girlfriend by proposing to her in the middle of the water, leaving her ecstatic. Just as she moves to hug him in excitement, he suddenly disappears. Panicked, she notices his lifeless body floating on the surface. Before she can process what's happening, a strange creature attacks her from behind, killing her. The scene shifts to three people on a boat, fishing. Their negligence causes a fire on the boat. A nearby vessel notices the trouble and comes to their rescue. Although the fire is extinguished, it was started due to their carelessness. One person was bringing firecrackers aboard while another was drinking. Hunter, the group's supervisor, reprimands them and shifts the remaining firecrackers to his boat. In the next scene, we see a man observing the blue light in the sea through binoculars from a small mountain. Meanwhile, Hunter's group notices something massive caught on their fishing hook. It takes great effort to pull it up, indicating the size of the catch. Once aboard, they find it's a corpse with a blue mouth. Jade, a group member, finds it strange and uses a camera to investigate underwater. She discovers a blue light emanating from cracks in the seabed, which is anything but normal. Hunter alerts the authorities about this phenomenon. Suddenly, they realize the dead body is missing from their boat. While searching, the corpse attacks Jade from behind. It has turned into a zombie. The zombie bites Jade's shoulder, severely injuring her. Ray tries to help, but the creature targets him next. Hunter stabs the zombie with a knife, but it recovers quickly. The group works together to push it into the sea, temporarily escaping the threat. Jade is rushed to the hospital, with Ray staying behind to assist her. Meanwhile, Hunter and another companion return to the sea to investigate further. Using an underwater camera, they find numerous holes emitting blue light and a humanoid figure floating nearby. Hunter suspects these could be sea zombies. His companion laughs it off, but their skepticism vanishes when a horde of zombies emerges and swims toward the boat. Realizing the danger, Hunter calls his wife, urging her to notify authorities to evacuate the coastal area. Soon, tsunami sirens blare, warning people to leave. However, many foolishly gather to watch the sea as the water rapidly recedes. Hunter and his companion try to reach the shore, but a massive wave carrying zombies closes in. Despite their best efforts, the wave hits their boat, forcing them to hide inside. The zombie tsunami devastates the coast, with zombies attacking everyone in sight. Hunter's boat is pushed ashore, and the duo fights their way through the chaos to escape. At the hospital, Ray learns that most staff have evacuated, leaving Jade unattended. While consoling her, he discovers she has died. Moments later, Jade reanimates as a zombie and attacks Ray. A doctor intervenes, but Jade bites the doctor instead and escapes. Hunter and his companion manage to start a boat engine with a large fan, using it to kill numerous zombies. This creates a brief opportunity for survivors to escape. However, Hunter receives a call from his daughter, Sam, who is trapped in a club with her friends as zombies attack. Unable to respond, Hunter continues fighting his way through. At the hospital, Kenzie, Hunter's wife, arrives and witnesses the chaos as Jade turns staff into zombies. Jade nearly attacks Kenzie, but she escapes into a room, where she meets Ray, who is also fleeing. The zombies break down the door, forcing Kenzie and Ray to retreat into another room, where they encounter a zombie in a wheelchair. Hunter and his group eventually reach the police station, with zombies close behind. In a selfish act, one member sacrifices his wife to the zombies to save himself, locking the station door behind him. Hunter confronts him, but the man responds aggressively and demands weapons from the police officers inside, escalating the tension further. In his rage, the man kills a police officer. Before he can harm anyone else, Hunter knocks him unconscious. They lock him up, and Hunter's partner attempts to call for help but cannot contact any nearby cities. Hunter logs into the police computer and discovers that the boat they saw in the sea belonged to a pharmaceutical company. It had been used to dump waste into the ocean. Before they can uncover more, zombies break through the police station windows. Realizing the danger, they arm themselves with weapons from a closet and prepare to leave. As the locked-up man begs for freedom, they ignore him. Using police shields, they push back the zombies and escape. Hunter's companion starts shooting at the zombies, while Hunter uses a rocket launcher to destroy a large group at once. The path is clear, and they drive away in a car, unaware that another massive zombie tsunami is about to strike the city. Meanwhile, Sam and her group have escaped the club but are still being pursued by zombies. They find refuge in a mall but are unlucky as more zombies ambush them. Fighting desperately, they eventually reach a bank's van and hide inside. The van's driver, unaware of the danger, steps out casually but is quickly attacked and killed by the zombies. Sam and her group try to drive the van to escape, but it won't start. One of Sam's friends gets separated and runs into the woods, chased by two zombies. She spots a house and rushes toward it. The house belongs to the man who had been observing the blue light in the sea earlier. He had tied a zombie in his room for experiments. Watching the girl on his CCTV, he demands proof that she isn't infected before letting her in. After she shows her uninjured back, he allows her inside. She uses his radio to contact her father, who turns out to be Hunter's friend, Icon. He reassures her, saying, "Don't worry, I'll come to save you. Stay there." At the same time, Hunter and Icon head to the mall, where Sam and her injured friend are trapped. Sam's friend, unable to move quickly, offers to distract the zombies. Climbing onto the van's roof, he sings to draw their attention, allowing Sam to escape. Icon and Hunter arrive just in time, shooting the zombies pursuing her. Sam gets into their car, but her brave friend is killed by the zombies. Their next mission is to save Kenzie, Sam's mother, who is in the hospital. They arrive to find the hospital seemingly empty. Sam uses the intercom to call out to her mom, but the noise attracts zombies. Icon and Hunter fight off the approaching horde while Sam is nearly pulled out by zombies through a speaker wire. She manages to kill a zombie with a double blade and escapes the room. Meanwhile, Hunter electrifies the zombies by connecting 2 wires to the main switch, killing them all. Kenzie and Raven are finally found, and the family is reunited. Group exits the hospital and encounters 2 more zombies. Icon fights them off, and they all escape in a car. Their next target is to rescue Tony, who is at the strange man's house. At this point, Icon notices a scratch on his hand. When they arrive at the house, the man refuses to let Icon in, fearing infection. Akani assured the man that the scratch on his hand was not from a zombie bite. Still, the man remained cautious. Akani tried to contact the man's relatives for help, but no one could be reached. While they were talking, Akani heard a noise from the basement. Investigating, he discovered the man had been experimenting on a zombie, which had now escaped. The zombie attacked Akani, biting him during their struggle. Hearing Akani's screams, everyone rushed to help. The zombie lunged at the doctor, but the man killed it with an electric shock. Since Akani had been bitten, he was at risk of turning into a zombie. The man insisted Akani leave the house, but Akani's daughter refused. She bandaged her father while accusing the man of experimenting on zombies and causing the outbreak. The man denied responsibility, explaining that he captured the zombie to study its weaknesses. He discovered the zombies contained phosphorus, making them vulnerable to electric weapons. Hearing this, Hunter modified his gun into a laser weapon to kill multiple zombies efficiently. Realizing no rescue was coming, the group devised a plan to save themselves. Hunter suggested luring the zombies to water and electrocuting them. This, he believed, would end the threat and stop humans from turning into zombies. The man revealed he had grenades and other weapons, which they used to execute the plan. As they prepared to leave, zombies breached the house. Hunter's weapon malfunctioned, and the zombies attacked. Hunter's wife turned on a crushing machine, and together, they fed zombies into it, killing many. They eventually escaped to a nearby cave to hide. In the cave, Akani's condition worsened. The man explained that Akani wasn't turning into a zombie quickly because the bite wasn't near his brain. Before dying, Akani confessed a terrible secret. A pharmaceutical company had experimented with unapproved medicine on the island's residents. When people turned into zombies, the company bribed local officials to cover it up. Akani, desperate to save his wife at the time, had accepted a bribe. However, his wife died, and now his actions had led to countless deaths. As they discussed this, zombies found their hiding spot. Hunter fought them with his new weapon while Akani succumbed to his infection. Before he could fully turn, his daughter placed a grenade in his hand, allowing him to die on his terms. The grenade exploded, killing Akani and the zombies in the cave. The group reached the seashore to execute their plan. Tony, Ray, and another man sailed away on a boat, while Hunter and his family used a radio to lure zombies into the water. Most zombies entered the water, but an alpha zombie attacked Hunter. His weapon failed, forcing him into hand-to-hand combat. Eventually, he managed to kill the alpha zombie by dragging it into the water. Meanwhile, Hunter's wife used a bike equipped with music to attract more zombies to the water. Once the zombies were in, Sam connected wires to the water and activated the power, electrocuting and killing all the zombies at once. On the boat, Tony and the others faced another threat: sea zombies. They used a special medicine to kill them. Tony helped fend off zombies while Ray and the man set up the explosive device. Once ready, Ray handed Tony a life jacket and told her to jump into the water to stay safe. The port exploded, releasing the medicine into the sea. The chemical reaction caused a massive storm, wiping out the remaining zombies, but also killing Ray and the man. Hunter, trying to escape, encountered the zombie they had locked in the police station. He electrocuted it and exploded its head before moving forward. Sam and Kenzie rescued Tony, and the danger finally ended. They had successfully killed all the zombies and saved the world. In the final scene, a rescue ship appeared on the horizon, signaling their salvation. The film ends with the survivors watching the ship approach, relieved that their nightmare is over.